Okay, real quick, guys. Today is August 16th, 2021. Real quick, want to read a dream that I had. I hope my voice is loud enough. So this is dream, I'm calling it GRAFTA. G.R.A.F.T.A. So, this Canada passed a law that was called GRAFTA. It was an acronym. I don't know what each letter stood for, but each letter stood for something, and it spelled out the way they were called, just like how they call NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. I don't know what these letters stood for, but the name of the law, they were calling it GRAFTA. Okay? So now in Canada, at this time in my dream, they had a female leader, like whoever was the head of the country, or the figurehead of the country anyway, was a female. So the awoke people that were in Canada were outraged about this law. So there was some kind of a government switch to where they could make a decision. They made the decision to mandate vaccines, mandatory vaccines. They mandated vaccines without the due processes of law that we might think would be necessary for them to do something like that. They just did it. And it was legal. Whatever had switched in their government, there were processes by which they could do that without consulting anyone. So GRAFTA, G.R.A.F.T.A, was some type of comprehensive process for laws to regulate mandatory vaccines, and I believe all other things related to and necessary for the management of the Osiris virus, as I like to call it, also known as the Rona. So there was a song playing on a TV of a very famous song by a very famous person. It was a very famous, familiar song, popular song. And the main word to this song had been changed. You know how you replace a word in a song to make it about something else? So they took the main, whatever they were really singing about, and put in GRAFTA into this song. So now he's singing a song about GRAFTA. I could remember it when I first woke up, but I cannot remember what he was saying now. But anyway, so it sounded as if he had actually re-recorded this famous song and replaced the words, the real words, with GRAFTA. It didn't sound like they were just overlaying it or voicing over it. It sounded like that the company, the record company or whatever, had actually gone to all the expense of having this man come back and recreate this whole song to promote GRAFTA, to promote this law, to mandate vaccines. So the law, the song that the man was singing, it made it seem like GRAFTA was so wonderful and it was life-saving for Canada. Now, this, like I said, this was in Canada that I was dreaming about. So it was a propaganda song. I wondered, I'm going to read this real quick. I wondered if the celebrity that sang it even believed what he was saying. It seemed he didn't. He was a paid whore who doesn't care who he sleeps with. There was a man there with other people also who were outraged and speaking out against this GRAFTA thing. But the masses of the Canadian people were going along with it. And the propaganda and gaslighting was massive and constant about GRAFTA. Then maybe it seemed like I passed through a small room, and oh well, that different part, that part of the dream doesn't have anything to do with anything. So bye.